All right, Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for the 2nd through the 8th of November. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. So if you're new to this type of astrology, do check the description down below because your sign might be different. All right, Aquarius, so this week we have some shifts and changes taking place, house changes. Right at the beginning, Venus and Mars conjoin, and when they do, they go into your 8th house. So your 8th house has been highly activated. You've had the Sun here, Mercury here. The last lunar cycle has been here. And it's all involving the depth, the truth, transformation, healing, getting rid of old energies, facing fears, things like that. And now with Venus and Mars here, it's a motivation and a drive, and I think more of a willingness to do that, especially with Mars, is where we feel motivated and driven. Perhaps it's getting down to the matter of things, the depth, the truth, whether it's in a relationship or collectively or whatever it might be. So over the next few months, a lot of drive and motivation to get to the truth, to connect to people and things on a very deep level. And Venus can really help you enjoy that. So it's always nice to have a conjunction between these two polarities. And Venus does rule your 4th and your 9th house as well. So maybe a motivation and drive around home and family stuff, maybe around travel and expansion on that level, and maybe even enjoying the career and communicative stuff, since Venus will be close to Mars, and Mars rules those parts of your chart. So a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, and I think the shift is going to continue to be this new take and new beginnings, as there has been in regards to what's really meaningful to you and how to pursue those and enjoy those at the same time. So that's specifically around Monday, and then on Tuesday we do have Jupiter opposing up to Chiron, so there is this healing energy taking place. It's all about the self, healing the self, wounds relating to that, self-image, your growth, where you're headed, that sort of thing. But really in regards to your relationships right now, Jupiter's been expanding your one-on-one connections. So if there's insecurities, if there's doubts, if there's inhibitions around it, just know that it's very natural and it's going to be quite positive. In fact, it's involving a benefic. And so just being open to learning more about yourself, learning more about relationships, and continuing to grow and meet new people, cultivate your existing relationships. It could be, anything in that one-on-one sort of sphere that's been expanding and will continue to expand for the next year with Jupiter, and seeing those opportunities, because it's really through those connections, that's where the opportunities are coming through right now at the moment for you. But with Chiron, I think after Tuesday there's just this sort of healing, rejuvenation, and a shift that takes place in which you'll just feel kind of revitalized about the whole thing slowly, as the week unfolds, because it is going to be spanning all week. But after that, I think it'll be, come across as quite easy, in fact. Now, Jupiter, of course, does also rule some different areas of your chart. Rules your 11th house of groups and friends, so it could be relating to something like that, an organization or something, as well as even the financial or material aspects of life also. So being open to learning about those will be key. Now, Wednesday and Thursday, we do have the Sun sextiling up to Pluto, at which time the Sun does transit into your 9th house of philosophy, spirituality, adventure, anything that expands your horizons. And this is where the new moon is going to be next week. So there's a lot of focus, there's a lot of attention, and with a sextile up to Pluto, it's actually quite good for change here, getting rid of some old energies in a very positive way to make way for the new, involving the adventurous life path, spirits of life, be a great way of working with this part of the week. Also positive changes with your relationships, at least an opening for that. Again, since the Sun does rule your 7th. Now, Mercury does trine up to Neptune, so those 2 days there is a lot of support, a lot of easy flow of energy when it comes to the depth, the truth, connecting to things and people on that very deep level, and that's all coming from all this self-identity, which is about you understanding that you're so much more than an identity, so much more than a concept, a construct, and the ebb and flows of that and holistic approach of self just coming across as quite easy and very supportive to those matters, as well as how you express yourself this mid to late part of the week. Then the week tops off with Venus going over that North Node, which is going to be these continued shifts and changes along your life path, which right now has been to connect to the truth, and it could be quite enjoyable. And I think shifts around home and family next week in particular, as well as the more adventurous spirits of life, since Venus rules your 4th and your 9th. But this week, the emphasis is certainly still on expansion on those relationships, healing in regards to those areas of life, shifts into the deeper, more meaningful aspects of life in general and relationships, and then a shift into more of a new type of energy about the focus of expanding your horizons, about philosophy, learning more about your life path, and tapping into that adventurous spirit. All right, Aquarius, so have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.